job and be a championship city again. It's nothing better.
Have you thought about retirement or what you're going to do?
I'd like to stay in the game, and it's just we'll see where that takes me. I'll take a little time off here, and I'd like to stay in the game somewhat, and in some position. I like more of the management side than I do. I like the building process of building a team, and we'll see where it takes me. So.
Have you talked to Peter or anyone in the organization
I
about
haven't talked to
management?
anybody about that. We've been having too much fun. So.
Mark, you talk to a lot of people, even though you're from out west in the Vancouver area. A lot of people think Mark Recchi, they think you're like from Boston or the greater Boston area. What does that say maybe about your relationship with the fans in the city?
Well, it's been great. Since I got here, I've been welcome, and this, I love this city, and I love everything about it. It's amazing when you come in as a visitor, you enjoy the city, but you don't really get to appreciate it like when you get the opportunity to move in. And it's been an amazing time since the day I got traded, and I love the people here, I love the city, and I'll be back here a lot. So.
Rex, how long do you shut it down physically after a season normally, and when will you get to that point this off season? And then have to start negotiating. What do I do with my body now that I don't beat the hell out of it every year?
I usually take a month. It's like a month where I don't do anything, and then start winding it up slowly. And the good thing about it is I don't really have to. I'm going to want to stay in shape, but it's not going to be. I'm not going to have to kill myself. It will be a lot different training now than what the training I've been doing for 20 odd years, and it'll be more long runs and instead of all explosive stuff, and try and make sure I keep the pounds off. So.
How do you feel about this Bruins team moving forward next year?
Well, pieces are all set there again. So the way Peter set this organization up is incredible. They got a number 9 pick again this year. It's just he just keeps stockpiling. It's set up the franchise to be really successful for a long time, and he did an incredible job, and it's good to see. And obviously ownership, they're going to have, they've been willing to spend, to the cap and get around the cap, and which is, for players, it's, when you have championship teams like that, you're going to have to, and if you want to keep them, and there's always going to be tough decisions that you're going to have to make at some point. In the salary cap world, but the way Peter's track record, I think he's done a pretty good job at figuring things out. So.
You sound like